Hey guys, it's Phone Cards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York. In front of me today I have a box of the 2002-2003 Upper Deck Foundation across the nation, up at this station. So look at this. Look for Signs of Greatness autos featuring Upper Deck exclusive spokes, men plural, of Mr. Hockey, Wayne Gretzky, and Bobby Orr. Talk about over-promising. That's just bonkers right there. And what else do we have on here? We have an amalgam, a salad, a mix of, wow, that just is blinding. That's too blinding. I can't even look at that. But there's all kinds of stuff within here. So configuration, 5 cards per pack, 18 packs per box, which would amount to 90 cards. Average 2 jerseys and 2 rookies per box. So that's what we'd be featuring and looking for. Base set 1 through 1 honey. 29 spectacular efforts, which are numbered to 1250, and then 34 newest foundation rookies numbered to 1250. So those would be the rookie checklist, I guess. What else might you have? There are career points. There's game use sticks. There are game use jerseys. There are Signs of Greatness autos. Those are 1 in 53, which would be about 34% chance. Then there's other stuff. There's these Canadian heroes. It's classic greats, power state, a bunch of stuff. There's things and stuff and things within here. And those all should theoretically have silver and gold parallels as well, which would be numbered. So that is what is happening, guys. So let's...
What's happening, brother? Yeah.
Nice.
What's happening? What's happening, my man?
So that we can unseal the deal. Come on, baby. There it is. There it is. And let's perforate this puppy. And that would be our box, guys. Nice, right? Kind of handsome looking box. So what did I say? I said 18 packs. 18 packs within this, Jack. Just a chance to get an auto. We definitely should receive a jersey. And the base cards will be busy and interesting. And our first one would be a Marty McSorley. There's a blast from the past. So I believe these are just the base cards. Busy, a little bit geometric, kind of nice, a bit papery, the texture. Marty McSorley, there we go. We've got a Grant Fuhrer. So these are really hot. We have an Andy Moog, who you may remember from Edmonton and Boston and Montreal. And there will be fillers, and that would be a filler as I whip it down there. Dennis Savard, who was on the Cup-winning Habs and was drafted 2nd overall, I believe, in 1980, something to that effect. There's Bill Ranford. That's pretty cool, Bill Ranford with Boston. So those are the base cards. I actually kind of like the base cards. The base cards alone might be worth the collection. Look at this Mark Howe. That would be Gordie Howe's son, who was a defenseman. And we do have something here, and this is a Foundation Spectacular Efforts. So this would be the first one of those particular inserts, and it would be numbered 10 of 1250, and it would be some guy by the name of Mike Bossy, whose auto I have in the background. There it is. Deck Premier, old school. Okay, so that's our first insert. And there we have a Wayne Gretzky Foundations. So this is just a base card of him with St. Louis. Nice. Tim Kerr. And a Glenn Anderson with the Rangers as opposed to Edmonton. Mark Messier. I mean, this is just craziness. Alex Del Vecchio, Al Secord. Oh, look at this Guy Lafleur. Handsome man, and he's got his flower power hair, as well as Butch Goring, who is now, I believe, an analyst. Guy Lafleur does a lot of fundraising, still very active in Montreal. Always has a smile. Hercules. Pretty cool. Another Andy Moog. So we actually have different versions of the same players. And this is him with Boston. Kind of cool. Ron Duguay, who is an analyst for the Rangers now, again with the hair, known for his wild shirts. Bob Probert, the heavyweight champion of the NHL, although he passed on his boat at 45, I believe. And Cam Neely, who you will now see up in the box as brass for Boston, usually swearing to himself when Boston loses a playoff game. Continuing on, Marcel Dion, whose rookie year was the same as, I believe it was the same as Guy Lafleur and Ken Dryden, 71-72. Dale Hawerchuk, Harold Snepps, who was one of the last to go without helmets. Wilf Payment, who you will see in the Leaf Centennial Series. And, oh, look at this, 2 Wilf Payments in a row. One with the Leafs and the other one with the Nordiques. So this is really all about the base sets, I believe, for the most part. Brett Hull. The Wayner, another one of Wayne Gretzky. This is kind of cool. Steve Larmer. The Roadrunner. And another one of the great one. This time with, I guess, NHL All-Stars or something to that effect. With his Canadian flag. Marty Brodeur. Brian Bellows, who's on the Cup-winning Habs, I believe, in the 80s. Wayne Gretzky, again. Marty McSorley, looking somewhat skinny almost. And Boreas Salming with the Red Wings. He once got sliced open in the face with a skate. Took a ridiculous amount of stitches. Oh, and yeah, no, these are still base. There's Dino Ciccarelli. Is probably better known for the being with the North Stars. Another Hawerchuk. Another Grand Fuhrer. Another Ciccarelli. So this is him actually with, not with the North Stars, with the Caps. And Tony Twist. This is really fun. And there's Grand Fuhrer with your Leafs. Ronnie Hextall, known for his great puck movement, etc. And there's a Phil Esposito coming over the boards. What a funny photo with the Rangers. And here is our first jersey, and it happens to be Grand Fuhrer. So there's my goalie mojo. Of course, my goalie mojo is fully functional, and it's numbered to 95 only. Wow, so this is a Foundations Classic Greats numbered to 95. I love it. How cool is that? That is a handsome looking card. Okay. Ronnie Hextall and Mike Bossy. Yeah, so that Classic Greats would be a silver, I believe. Put this one aside. I think I just hit another something. Continuing on here. There's definitely something in this pack as well. Let's see, let's continue on. Put 2 packs aside. Sorry guys, just I sort of want to continue with the base before I get my next hit. Ray Bourque. Look at this, 2 Ray Bourques in a row. Dale Hunter, who actually is a pretty decent coach. A tough guy. Jeremy Roenick, whose auto I have in the background as well. And Butch Goring. I don't know if you can see the Roenick auto. It would happen to be right there. Yes, sir. Continuing on, guys. So that was cool. I received a Grand Fuhrer. There's Mats Naslund. Oh, here's a newest Foundation, Smirnoff. This actually would be a rookie card. That's what this puppy is. The new Foundations are rookie cards. So this would be the first rookie. There are very few rookies in here. But we do, in fact, there's another Dino Ciccarelli, Glenn Anderson, and Mr. Hockey. Check out the Mr. Hockey. Smirnoff was a 12th overall. I played for the Ducks. Not particularly well known. In fact, I think he only played a few games with the Ducks. Probably went off to the KHL for a bit as well, too. There's Boreas Salming. Anton Stastny, who is the brother of Marion and Peter Stastny. Peter Stastny being the dad. Guy Lafleur of Paul, of course. Brian Propp and Bob Nystrom. put 2 packs aside. We'll see. There's a Charlie Simmer flossing and floating on his mustache. Stevie Y coming over the boards. Steve Larmer. Kent Nielsen. And there's a Matt Sundin. So Matt Sundin is in fact in effect. So I can't believe they had a Grand Tour. It's a little bit, these cards, as you can tell, are, you know, the box is old school. There's Glenn Anderson. There's Guy Lafleur with the Nordiques. Marcel Dion. Ron Duguay and Andy Moog again, this time with Edmonton. I think we've gotten with all his teams, I guess, except for the Habs at this point. Then you're on, guys. Oh, look at this Bobby Orr. That is a nice looking card, man. Tony Tanti. Dale Hunter. Mark Messier. There's the Moose. So that's a pretty sick photo. There's Dougie Gilmore with the Habs. And I have another pack, and then I put 2 aside. I wonder if I missed some rookies. I should probably file through. There's Esposito with Boston. Oh, here's the newest foundation, and it's Andre Nederost. Yeah, Andre Nederost is our other rookie. I think we only get 2 of these, unfortunately, so that would be our second one. Ryan Walter, Pavel Bure, and Bernie Fedorko. So let's go to our the 2 packs I put aside here. Let's see what we have, if anything at all. First things first, Bill Ranford, Stanley Cup champion Bill Ranford. I believe he was on 2 cup-winning teams, one of which he played quite a bit. And look at this, a spectacular efforts, number to 1250 of Mr. Hockey. So this is our second spectacular efforts insert, and it happens to be of Gordie Howe. That is awesome. There's a Patrick Roy base card. First Patrick Roy, I think. Terry O'Reilly, who was a tough guy. There's Dale Hawerchuk with the Blues. And here we go, guys. This is another one of these jerseys, I think. We'll see. It's Dino Ciccarelli, and it's a classic greats of Dino Ciccarelli, and this one is numbered to 150 only. Very nice. Very nice Dino Ciccarelli, who was really known for his hands down low. That is pretty cool. That's awesome. Cool, man. Love it. So last thing I put aside here, last pack I put aside, I thought I saw something. Let's see. Let us see what we have here. Oh, look at this. It's a Wayne Gretzky numbered to 1250. So this is another one of the foundations. So the foundations we hit. We hit Mr. Hockey, plus we hit this Wayne Gretzky. And then there's something else here. If this is an auto, I'll be like in 7th heaven. Dennis Savard. Mr. Hockey with the arrows. Wow. That is unbelievable. WHA. Finally, there is something here, and it's a Hab. Are you kidding me? It's an authentic signature. Well, let's see who it is. No way. Are you kidding me? What? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. No way. Oh, wow. I can't believe this. Is it numbered? Are you kidding me? What? This is the second time I pulled a Jean Beliveau. This is of all the ones to pull. So I pull a goalie and yes. What is a print run of these? Oh my God. What? That is bonkers. Are you kidding me? It's beautiful. So it's like a cut auto, essentially. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Jean Beliveau, recently deceased. Captain, oh captain. That is hot stuff, guys. That is, they promised on the box They promise you some good stuff. They deliver. No joke. You know what's crazy about this is these are one in some 50 some packs, right? So this would be these bad boys are one in 53 packs. One in 53 packs. One in 53 packs divided, what did I say? There's 18. So that would be almost a third, right? So that'd be 34%. Okay? So that's awesome, guys. Wow, that just made my day. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, guys, time for the recap. That was somewhat spectacular and cool for school and groovy. With regard to base, we received 85 base cards of these legends, multiples of them in terms of different jerseys. However, there are no duplicates. So that is funky. So we received exactly 85% of our base set, which is beautiful and hot. We also received 2 of the rookie cards. We received the Smirnoff, he was a 12th overall, I believe, and Nederost, who was a bit later of a pick. I'll just pop those puppies up upon there. Of course, it was the rookie class of Nash, Zetterberg, Spezza, etc., etc. We received some of these foundation cards. These are really cool too. I love these. So we received 3 of these cards, and they are numbered to 1250 as well. We received Mike Bossy, who was first all-time in goals per game in the history of the game, believe it or not. And then we received the Wayner, who of course is first all-time in pretty much everything. So that's kind of cool too. And finally, we received a Mr. Hockey, who would be second all-time in goals. Really hot foundation legend numbered cards. So they would be placed right upon there. What else did we receive? We definitely received a couple of these Foundation Classic great things. So we received this one here, this jersey of our man, Grant Fuhr, with my goaltender mojo. Isn't that hot? This one, I believe this is called a silver. It's numbered to 95, this jersey card. Grant Fuhr, who is, I think he's third all time in wins for a goaltender in the playoffs. So that says quite a bit about that cat. What else did we receive? We received a Dino Ciccarelli. So this one is numbered to 150, another one of these classic greats jerseys, really hot. He would be 19th all-time in goals in the NHL in history, believe it or not. So that's hot as well. And finally, the hit of the box, man, unbelievably, spectacularly, groovily, funkily, funnily, we received this thing here. We received an auto of Jean Béliveau with 10 Stanley Cups, 1 Conn Smythe, 2 Hart trophies. Jean Béliveau, this is regarded, it's denoted and connoted and listed as a short print. So this is a short print auto. I don't think it's numbered per se, unless I'm missing something, but it is super hot for a Habs fan to receive a Jean Béliveau autograph. I mean, come on, guys. So I haven't been Fulton Cards. Please provide a like. Please provide a comment. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I've got tons of old school boxes to open and crack and crunch in the next little while. Fulton Cards live and direct from Brooklyn, New York.